Hello, welcome back to another episode of Andy's Toolbox. Just in the garage, early in the morning, listening to some talk radio. Thought I'd do a tutorial. These videos are called Homemade. I don't know what episode this will be, but my tutorials are usually in the homemade. So if you want to check out my homemade videos, just look for anything that says homemade and you'll see some projects and tutorials that I have done. So let's get right into it. On my toolbox, panning out, are different pliers that I've changed the colored grips on, and I'm going to tell you how to make your pliers, whether they be Nip-X, Snap-on, Chinese, generic, whatever they are, to the color handle that you want. So let's pan out over some of these. This is a Klein, and I changed these to green. This is a Carlisle. These are the same as the Matcos. I changed these to green. You can get these from Matco, but I think my handles look better than the Matcos do. These are Nip-X right here. Those are now orange. This is a Nip-X. This is now black. This is a generic Crescent, now blue. They were once red. These were once red and are now black. These were once black and are now green. These are a Snap-on pair, once red and now green. So panning out, they are all beautiful. So I'm very particular about my pliers. I love these flat colored handles that I put on here. So how to do this is to just get some heat shrink. You can get 3-to-1 or 2-to-1. 3-to-1 is going to be a little bit beefier. 2-to-1 is going to be a little bit thinner, but it's going to be easier to heat shrink and work with. Make sure you have a couple good lighters. Butane works, but you got to be real careful with it because it will burn. If you're not real careful with it, it'll leave little burn marks. And just buy the color heat shrink and size that's a little bit bigger than your handle, and slide it on and heat shrink that bad boy on. So I don't see many people doing this, but I mean, that's a beautiful plier. I like looking into my plier drawer and seeing lots of color, you know what I mean? Got lots of color in here. I've done lots of handles. I did some of these handles, lots of color. I don't like seeing all red. That really gets on my nerves. Love these black Nip-X. Those are really cool, sometimes if the heat shrinks a little bit too, like on these guys here, you might want to put a little bit of dish soap on before you slide it on, and that will make it easier to slide the heat shrink on. So like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, get notified if you love tutorials like this. If you want to make your pliers into flat colored pliers instead of that loud red or whatever it is on there. So take care, guys. Until next time. Peace.